I am here in San Lucha because the government of Chile, my country, led by President Sebastián Piñera, wishes to express his solidarity to the people and government of San Lucha by donating US 10,000 towards the damage and loss of life caused by the torrential rains and floods in December 2013. This very small collaboration will take effect in the forthcoming days by way of a money transfer that the government of Chile will make to the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency, who will deposit same to the organization responsible to handling natural disasters for your country. We are aware that this amount will not solve the enormous damage done to your national economy. However, the government and peoples of Chile wish to express this solidarity at this time, in the hope that this will, in some small measure, be of assistance in the efforts that the government of San Lucha is doing right now. Thank you very much, Excellency.
May I, on behalf of the government and people of St. Lucia, thank His Excellency and the government and people of Chile for this assistance to assist us in our recovery efforts here in St. Lucia. Quite recently, at the CELAC meeting held in Cuba, I issued an appeal to countries of Latin America to assist St. Lucia in its recovery efforts to return normalcy to our island and to assist us to meet the cost of rehabilitation, repair of our infrastructure. I'm exceedingly pleased that that appeal did not fall on deaf ears and that the government of Chile has responded by way of this generous gift of 10,000 United States dollars, albeit that it will be sent initially to SEDIMA to make available to the government and people of St. Lucia. Your Excellency, I would be very grateful if you would extend my thanks, first of all, to your President, President Piñera, who has been a remarkable friend of the Caribbean and of St. Lucia. We are, of course, extremely excited by the thought that the President, who will limit office shortly, will be replaced by another wonderful friend of the Caribbean, President Bachelet, with whom we have very good ties. We have known her for several years, and we know that she has invested heavily in building a strong relationship with the Caribbean. So St. Lucia is very fortunate to have a president who has invested time, effort, and energy in the Caribbean, and a president who will be replaced by an incumbent president who equally has very close ties with the Caribbean. Your Excellency, there is so much that we could learn from Chile. I think you probably are aware of the fact that in recent times there's been considerable anxiety and concern about earthquakes in the Caribbean. It is true to say that over the past 24 months, there have been several mini earthquakes in the Caribbean. And scientists tell us that our region should prepare for the big one, meaning that at some point there might well be a major earthquake affecting the entire region. This is a matter that all of us have to be concerned about, and over the past few days, I have in fact been thinking of asking our emergency organization to begin to sensitize St. Lucians about the possibility of a major earthquake and an accompanying tsunami. You see, we have had reasonable experience in coping with hurricanes. It has not always been successful, but we have learned. And the fact that we were able to recover fairly quickly after the recent Christmas drought is an indication that we have learned the lessons reasonably well. But we have not had the experience of coping with a major earthquake. We have had earthquakes, yes, but the damage has been inconsequential by and large. It is here we're going to need the support and help of Chile because, unfortunately, Chile has been a victim of earthquakes, a victim of tsunamis, and has accumulated considerable experience over the last couple of years. And as we had mentioned to President Pinera several weeks ago, that we would welcome support and assistance from Chile to help our country better prepare for such an eventuality. I'm anxious that we accelerate preparation, while of course I really would wish that this would never happen, certainly in my lifetime, but as you know, we have no control over such matters. And all the seismic activity in recent times suggests to us that we need to be careful and we need to prepare. So for that reason, I am fortified by the very close ties that we have, the very close relationship that we have, and I merely want to reinforce a previous request that Chile extends help and guidance to us as we seek to cope with what many suspect will be a major disaster sometime in the near future. Of course, I am concerned about our coastal areas, our villages next to the Caribbean Sea. Village, for example, of Denry, the village of Miku, and for me, possibly the most vulnerable area of all, Vieux-Fort South, the town of Vieux-Fort, because of the fact that parts of it are exceedingly flat and open to any rise in sea level. So, Your Excellency, please convey my deep thanks, my appreciation for this gesture. Certain that St. Lucians will be able to benefit. We still have homes to assist, persons who lost their homes. We have to aid them to recover. And we still have issues with our water supply to resolve. So I want to assure you that this gift will be put to exceedingly good use. So thank you very much, Your Excellency.